As I was looking through my hard drive here, I found some unfinished raw footage of videos which I never uploaded. Now, some of them are just plain boring, other ones are unfinished, and other just don't have anything to do with the channel. So, you know, those are all good reasons not to upload them. But I thought I just upload them anyway. But in this video, I'm not sure how I will call it. But if you care, you can watch them anyway. And if not, well, there's plenty of other cool stuff on this channel. So, yeah, I will look through and see what I can find here. Now, don't worry, stuff like this isn't gonna come up very often. For example, there are ones from 2016. So, you know, don't worry about it. So, if you care about this, enjoy. If not, just, you know, skip it and watch something more interesting from us. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't have a lot of time to make videos at the moment, but I do have a ton of computers to repair. So we'll start with this one. I don't know what's wrong with it. The guy just said, well, just pick it up, maybe you can fix it. Maybe you can figure out what's wrong with it, but it's been sitting there for 2 weeks. Thankfully, he doesn't need it that quick, but it's been sitting here for so long because I never had time to tinker around. Now, today, I inspected it a little better, and I called the guy up. And he says it's a custom-built PC. Not by him, by a friend of his. And, yeah. I never really looked so close at it before, but now I always had that. I was always like thinking, wow, this is a really amazing case for a PC, you know. Now I know this is a custom built one. It's got this fancy power button, reset here. I don't know what it has or what specs other than it has a Core i5, or at least here it says it. I don't know. Maybe there's a Pentium inside or whatever. It does not have any graphics card. Additionally, might have just the HD graphics. He just uses it for research because he's a carpenter, and also he likes to tinker around a little bit. So he has this machine in his workshop, and that's why it's so full of shit. So maybe he said it doesn't power on properly, so maybe there's something stuck in the CPU fan or whatever, but I don't know. I can't really say anything. I'll just hook it up, power it on, see if it does something, and if not, we'll do the usual troubleshooting process. So, it is hooked up here. Let's power it on. So, BIOS. Windows is starting. Looks good so far, guys. Didn't expect that. It just boots. Well, okay. This just boots up. I don't know what's the deal. No, seriously, guys, what could be wrong with this? Just quickly gonna check for some privacy stuff, but nah, this is just a working horse machine. Got Intel Core i5 3.4 GHz, 8 gigs of RAM,
That looks like a really nice PC actually. If you would have a good graphics card in this, it would be a pretty good one. 540 gig and 391 gig. Quite a lot of storage too, so that's quite a nice machine for a workshop computer. Yeah, doesn't really, but I don't know what's wrong with it. It just works fine for me here. Intel HD graphics, yeah, like you would expect. So there you go. I'm just gonna maybe run some cleaning programs like CCleaner or ADW cleaner, adware cleaner, however you say it. But from what it looks right now, it's actually being taken care of, because with the most computers I repaired is all full of just gunk and idiot software that they downloaded from, toolbars and just bullshit and all slow and sluggish. But this one, not really. So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll run some tests and see if something wrong with it, and I'm also gonna run some cleaning programs, and then I'm gonna call the guy up and say you have a working computer. Alright, here we have a broken laptop, all taken apart. What is its problem? Well, I've already mentioned it in a different video, just short, but I have. When you press the power button there, it doesn't do anything. It just lights up the 3 LEDs here. That's it. They don't do anything else. They just light up and that's it. So the fan doesn't turn. There's no post signal. So there must be something wrong with the hardware. I took apart the CPU. That could be broken. I unfortunately don't have an ability to try if it does actually work. Or I don't have a different CPU that would fit in here, so I can't really say. Now, what also could be is something with the power management. Here goes the power input here to this switch here. That's not a switch. Here, this thing, connector. And, I mean, it's really hard to say, to figure out what can be wrong with it, because I put it out and back in, did nothing, and the rest is just the main board. The rest is the computer. So RAM is not the problem, and so it must be something with the power management. I did even try a different power supply. It still didn't help. So yeah, it's a piece of shit, really. Now here is another little circuit board where Sony is here. This controls the buttons. Now I don't really think that this does have anything to do with the issues. Again, also reset this, but didn't help. Here, see this. So yeah, what can I say? Here goes its connector. Even ripped out the keyboard just because of that. And yeah, there's just no way I can get this to show any kind of life. So what I'll do, I will put it back together, and yeah. Maybe still Google a bit what could be the problem, but I'm starting to think that to get this back alive, you would need to replace the main board. And of course, that's not really worth it since it's out of warranty. And, you know, it's a shame because this laptop is just really not that old. There you go. 2012. That is like not okay to fail at that age. Especially because this hasn't been heavily used or anything. I mean, it could have been overheated, but, I mean, really would have shut down itself then, I guess. And, yeah, until it fixed the problem, because the modern CPUs all have that safety that it shuts down when it gets too hot, instead of just continue working. Yeah, so yes, I did even rip out the CMOS and see if it would start, because sometimes that doesn't even help. But you know, there's just no way this thing will ever do anything, I guess. So a last theory I have is that it just doesn't get enough power to start the whole thing. That's really hard to prove, you know, if that's really the issue. But it just seems to me that because these 3 LEDs here, they just light up that quick, so that the power just is not enough to crank this all over, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but there's something wrong with either this whole thing or something here. Sony laptops, they just tend to suck. At least from that, what I experienced. Yeah, so I'll put it back together and see if... Yeah, at least let's put it back together. But I don't think it's gonna boot just because of this CMOS thing. So here, I'll show you what it does. Here are the LEDs. Nada. Okay, I've had one of the biggest fails ever. I, was invited to a birthday party. It's now about 2:30, no, actually 2:45, and I'm in this lovely city, Graz. It's also the city where I study, actually. And there is this on weekends, like right now, this nice night line that buses have, and there's only one, and I was like, yes, I got it. But guess what? Because I never took it, really. I got into the wrong way. So let's do some sightseeing here. Got here in back Austria, and a T-Mobile, and in front there's the Jacomini Platz. But I don't really care about all of that. I just want to get to my flat and sleep. Ugh. Some people enjoying a hot dog. Why not? It's almost 3 in the morning. Oh, these city people. Oh, just some people laying around. It's one of the many reasons I really don't drink alcohol. Okay, here, just some people laying around. I kind of feel bad about recording them. Here's the Jacomini Platz. Jacomini Place, central transfer point. If you take the trams here, you're getting annoyed by this sentence a lot. And yeah, I mean, I guess I could take a cab, but I don't feel like paying for my own stupidity, really. Getting into the wrong fucking bus. Yes. Oh, guys, I didn't really tell you actually why I
why I'm walking here.
Well, this guy.
I could take a Tesla. Nah. And yeah, the thing is, there's only one time these night lines go. And I took the right number, but in the wrong direction. So instead of going in this direction, I went this direction. You see a little road rage there. And some more there. God. I don't mind that being up at night. I'm actually quite the guy who lives at night. I don't really mind that, but
I like to have my car, you know, but my car is
parked in the apartment space, and because you know, I thought I was so smart, and I'm just taking the night line, so I don't have to search for a park spot, which is impossible in this goddamn city.
There's the Opera House. I know you can't really see anything, but believe me, there it is.
I'm not hating on this city. This is a nice city, don't get me wrong. I'm just not really the city guy. I'm quite stressed here, to be honest. Constantly, even at this time, there are so many people.
It's like BMW idling with illegal lights.
Oh God. Yeah, right. And over there we have the gangsters. There's the park. Probably some stuff going on there too. Don't really want to find out though. Another thing you probably will not care shit about, this thing is supposed to display when the next tram is coming, although it never really works. Some of them work, but not really all that much. Alcohol. University of Music and Performing Arts.
And yes, these two guys are still here. When will they finally disappear?
This street is usually very busy.
Like this is one of the few times I can probably walk on it and not die. So, no, still have a good 20 minutes to go. Yeah, I'm not in the center of the city. I'm kind of having this stupid flat outside the city. Not outside, well, at the...
Like, how do you say it in English? Stadtrand? How do you say that? I don't know. I'm not in the city, like, yeah. What? Not a taxi? Incredible. But because of this Nightline bus, I was like thinking, oh, I'm so smart.
I don't have to fear like some
jerk lacking parking skills and busting off my side mirror.
I had that happen in one of the Red Cross cars. That was really... Whew. Thankfully not to mine. However, I've seen some weird shit.
Alright, I went through the ghetto, and I'm currently here having a little break, because I by now probably went about at least 3 kilometers, and yeah, need to rest a bit. I'm not the sportiest guy. I would like to show you this house, but it's just too dark, really. Oh, I'm gonna have a seat, and then we'll continue to walk. And the taxis are getting rarer and rarer, so
Yeah, great.
alright. It is 3:30.
Almost. And almost made it.
Just have to walk like 5 minutes, and then we're finally home.
And you can't really see anything either, so except these blinking thingies, which just waste power because this tram line is shut down in the moment. Yeah. Man, this fucking camera. But here is my house. And this is built so shit that I have to walk all the way here and then make a right and walk all the way back. Thanks a lot. Well, what can you do? Oh god, I made it. I really made it. Here's the house. Here's my car. Yeah, all safe and sound. There you go. Even got some light here. Well, great. Yeah. Now I only need to get in here.
And then I can finally sleep. My god, I really walked almost like half the entire city.
I started at like the Kunsthaus Graz.
I walked all the way here. God, I really have to check how many kilometers.
But I'm pretty exhausted.
Ah, even pressed the wrong. So, here is an exhausted me. I'm pretty tired and definitely need some sleep. And then tomorrow I'm out of here. So yeah, that was my vlog. God. Wrong. So, here is my shitty flat. Thankfully I got it all by myself today. I cleaned it up a bit because it usually looks very fucked up, to say the least. Because my flatmates, they really don't give a shit. That's really a big reason why I don't like being here. Got a little tour here. Oh, it's looking actually quite presentable. Got some film posters there. And see if you like any. My ghetto setup here. Raspberry Pi print server. And one router here. Routed via a LAN, power line LAN. And so we got a nice connectivity here. I spent just way too many hours setting all of this up. It's just not for me for most time. And some shitty PS3 down here. Just annoys me all the time when they play this FIFA game. I just hope that it breaks. And some nice Samsung TV. Yeah, of course. None of mine. I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, I cleaned it up a bit. That usually looks very fucked up. And the kitchen. I will not record up here because there's some personal stuff. Why do that? And my broken coffee machine. That's very sad because I'm a big coffee drinker. Alright, let me get a how do you even say that to that glass of water? Because I'm just so thirsty. Well, okay. Let me show you the rest of this obnoxious place. And you probably won't call this obnoxious. Well, it really isn't, but I call it this way because I have my reasons. Not because I don't like the interior or something. No. Here's just a storage area. And here's one room of one of my flatmates. There's the second router. He is doomed to have it. Well, he doesn't really care. Map. I can show you. I can show you where I walked. I walked all the way. Where is it? Here somewhere. Can't really. It's also small here. It's somewhere from here all the way to here. So you can see the distance here. I did that all on foot. Now to give you an idea, to get from here to there with a tram it takes about 15 minutes. And yeah, that's quite a distance. I'm proud of myself that I got through here. So let me show you my room. Oh, first the crappy bathroom. Here you go. Just so nasty. Need to clean that. I really don't want to, but yeah. Gotta be silent because we got a warning from the neighbors, because not me, the flatmates of mine were so loud that the neighbors got annoyed. So yeah, quite embarrassing. Yeah, I'm gonna close the curtains here. Here is my room. Yeah, got some posters up. By the way, if you're asking, yeah, I'm a big movie guy. I got all of these posters from a local cinema in the area where my hometown is. So yeah, quite nice. The bed, it's pretty Spartan in here. Quite nice though. My desk. This desk, I tell you, it's just way too nice to be here. I wish I had that at home. Just so nice, but I didn't want to risk it. Like bringing my crappy one that collapsed. That I would have liked to have in here, but I didn't feel like taking it apart, and it wouldn't fit in my car, so I would kind of have to borrow a truck or something. And just for that, you know, that it maybe even collapses when we put it up here, because it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so we would have to carry it up here. And well, but now this is here and it's fine. Got a shelf there. This is like a Lego set a friend of mine bought me because I fixed her computer. Very nice. Just some stuff for university, and yeah, my art here. And here is where I work. At least I try to. Usually I'm not able to because it's just so annoying here. My Dell monitor, my trusty old Dell monitor. And here I always set up my laptop, so I have a higher angle because I like to have my computer a little higher. And an old Apple Pro keyboard and a Microsoft mouse. Pretty basic, but it gets the job done really for me here. Don't need to do anything crazy. And my closet. And some more crap. Some tea. Yeah. So guys, this is it. Late night walk vlog and flat tour, apartment tour. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to sleep, and you should too. Why do we even say that? You could watch this like at 2 a.m. or at 2 p.m.
It's your decision. This is a very great day. Awesome day. I can't stop smiling. I haven't been so happy for a long time because today is the day where I'm finally out of here. Well, not officially and not totally, not for good, but it's just this process. You know, it started. I already started this moving process a while back, but there I just took, you know, bed sheets and clothes and all that shit. There was nothing spectacular. I just pretty much emptied out my room I had in this apartment. And today I thought I'd make this video clip because there's some technology related stuff. So this is kind of the last piece of the puzzle. Now officially I'm out here in October, but I won't be setting a foot in here anymore. Except this one time where I have to sign the contract that I'm out of here. So yeah, let me show you.
So you might say, oh, it isn't looking so bad. What are you talking about? It looks quite good. Yes. But the situation wasn't good. I wasn't happy with the people who live here too. Until we were 3. And these 2 had the time of their life, but me, meh. It was more the hell on earth for me. But anyway, now it's over. Now they're gone. They're on a vacation. His fucking car is still parked here, so I have to park my car far away, even though he isn't doing jack shit here. Just pissed off a bit because he's always occupying this space, and I'm paying for it too, you know. But anyway, it's just off topic. Here I have my little technology setup. There is a Raspberry Pi. What is that? I don't know. This Raspberry Pi was used for was being used as a print server for this. This old printer belonged to the other flatmate, and it just so badly wanted Wi-Fi printing, and me, I thought, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna give him the Raspberry Pi. Now I'm taking it back, but back then I thought, you know. So I was setting up this Cups print server, and it was working awesome, beautifully. This is not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be in a different room, but for some reason it's here, and you know what? I don't really care anymore. Here I had the second Wi-Fi router. Here is the linked over power line LAN that goes from the other room to here, and it would power this and you know, make Wi-Fi available here, and this was in the other rest of the apartment. Now I don't know why they decided to put the main router out here, probably because they don't have any plan on what's going on if something goes wrong, because I'm not here anymore, but just a guess. So in future they have to print with USB again, because I'm taking this back. This is a nice Raspberry Pi 3. It has the Wi-Fi, it has a 32 gigabyte SD card. I ain't leaving that here just to rot away. So I'm also taking the green LAN cable with me and the power brick for it. Oh god, this used to look not so bad. Anyway, but you know me, cable management was never really my strong suit. So come on, seriously, you also want to get out of here. Just don't be so good. Fine, so here is the Raspberry Pi, and here is its where is its power brick? Which one is it? I think this one, but I could be wrong. They unplugged some stuff. Why did they do that? Nope, it's this one. Fine. Good. Next thing, power brick. Power brick, what am I saying? Power line LAN brick. And once again, there we go. It's also out of here. Now, this router doesn't belong to me, So that's gonna stay here. This radio, I'm just gonna leave it here, I don't care. This is the main router, as I said. And here is this POS. OMG, I should have never brought this here. This is a PlayStation 3. And this PlayStation 3 was in my room at home, sitting just rotting away, and I thought it's gonna be a great idea because here it's being used, and goddamn how right I was. This is being used 24/7. Playing this shitty game. Where is it? Where is this piece of shit game? Here we go, FIFA. I'm not the biggest soccer football guy, but this game, it just brings it to a whole another level. Another level. Here is 16 even. I mean, what is even the difference? They're just playing this over and over and over again. To me, it's looking the same as always. But yeah, anyway, here the good game they jammed under the PlayStation there. Oh, come on. It is the one good game. I got that from David. And it's dusty. I'm taking that with me. Even though this PlayStation is gonna be staying here. Also taking that with me. So this PlayStation is gonna stay, but not for free. No, not for free. This is gonna be priced. And if they are not paying what I say they should, I'm taking it with me, and they don't have any chance, so I'm gonna be offering them a very unfair price. And if they don't pay, I'm just taking it back, and then they see where they play their stupid FIFA. Anyway, those are also my controllers, so they're gone too. The Samsung TV is a nice TV, it's a very nice TV. Unfortunately, it's not mine, it's not theirs either, it's ours. So they have to kind of either the next guy who moves in here has to give me some money back, or they have. Same goes for this whole desk and the whole area there. And now it used to be my room. Yep, I have the same chair as at home. You can see there. Bed, a picture. It's also staying here. What should I do with this at home anyway? This bed is nice, so I need to kind of disassemble this and put that into storage or either sell it. Again, the people who move in here next are not willing to pay for this. The one guy, by the way. Why I keep saying people? This nice drawer. It's gonna be quite fun to disassemble. I have no idea. I've got no idea how I'm gonna do this. Really, honestly, I can't just getting these out, getting the doors off, and then just move along from there. Because as a whole, you can't bring this down. No way, just no way. This is one piece. There's no way you need to get this down. No. Yeah. That is my room, pretty unspectacular. Here's already a shelf I took with me. That was easy. Yeah, the lights is gonna stay. There is nothing in here anymore. Just double checking it. Because again, I'm not setting any food in here anymore. Except the one contract. Okay, here, nothing. Pretty good. Looking awesome. Up here also nothing, all empty. Now the guys secured it here with a screw, which is a good idea. Should have done that at home too. Nothing. Good. So that's that. So guys, with all that said, that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Taking all that technology back. And this PlayStation, oh, they're gonna pay for it. Anyway, See you later, and have a good day. I surely do. Our rental car battery was just so weak because we got the rental car and we drove just a little tiny distance, and and then the next time we wanted to start it, it wouldn't start because the battery was flat. And thankfully, such a very kind local guy. It's pretty hard to find local guys here because this is a freaking tourist madness, you know. But there are people around here, and he jumped start the car. You shouldn't jump start cars because it can overload the Steuergerät, the computer from the car. Ours, I'm gonna show it to you really quick. Ours, you know, started up without problems, but it kind of the car from him threw a check engine light after he did that, right after he did that, and I just don't know. I mean, it's appeared to be working okay, you know, the idle was fine, it also accelerated fine, but we just felt so bad because it didn't have any issues before, and right after he did that, it threw in an error code. I mean, we couldn't read it because I don't have an OBD scanner around, but it threw a check engine light. And yeah, so I'm gonna show it to you because I need to give it back, and I just want to make sure it starts because it would just be so shit to give this back and then not know if, you know, it starts. So I'm gonna show it to you here. So there it is. Wait, I'm gonna turn on the light a bit. So there is the rental car. I hope you can even see something. It's a Seat Leon. I have no idea when it was made because this doesn't have a paperwork inside of it. We just can't find the freaking Zulassungsschein. It's incredible. Like any license or information that this is not stolen, we couldn't find it. But anyway, it's pretty scuffed up as all, you know, cars are here. It is a very nice deal. We got it for $50 a day. So we rented it for three days. And the first day was $50, and if we would have taken it for like the entire 3 days, we could have gotten it even cheaper. But the following 2 days we got it for $36 a day. So this was a steal, you know, because it's quite a large car for this little money. And like this was just a rental company from here, and like in our hotel it would cost more, and we would get like a Fiat Panda or a, I really don't like these. I've driven these quite a bit at work, and I hate them. And here on this rental company we got this Leon from, and so it is just nicer because we rode in this with 4 people, and it's just way nicer to sit in. So we've taken this on quite a long trip through Mallorca, and hopefully it starts now. I mean, it always started fine, but now it's been sitting, and you know, we got the idea that maybe something drains it. Not sure if it is though, but let's see. Alright, now let's see if it starts. The freaking lock is kind of broken on that one. Alright. Oh, let's turn off all this stuff. Yeah, it needs gas, but I'm gonna leave it like that. Shut up here, please. We need the battery power. Alright, it starts up. It's got a squeaking noise. What is that? That can't be. I mean, maybe I never really noticed it, but this squeaking noise was never the case. I have no idea what engine this has. All I know it's a gasoline engine. I've not even an idea about the horsepower figure. I suppose about around 90 or something. Maybe it's the 1.2 liter. I have no idea. It was pretty weak on accelerating, that's all I know. But anyway, that is the Leon. It appears to be working, has no error codes, nothing. That's good. Let's see if it starts again. Yes. Yeah, it sounds like a 1.2. Yeah. Can't be a total different one though too, but it sounds, because it's the 1.8 liter sounds actually way better. But anyway, that appears to be working. Yes. Dude, it's got about 88,000 kilometers, I think. It's already so beat to shit because people don't take care. It's just so sad, but you know, it's a rental car. What do you expect? It drove pretty good. Doesn't have cruise control, but you know, it was a nice car for what it is. Yeah, it's freaking salt water like here. So, here's the mural full of fingerprints, but that was because of us, because we please don't tell the company, or if they watch the video, which they probably won't. I'm sorry, but we ripped this off by accident because we were parking at a really steep and narrow driveway, and I kind of had to get in from the passenger side, and I knocked it off with my head. It was really knocked off. It was laying here, and we had a hard time putting this back in, but we got it done. So yeah, this is the Leon. Just a nice car to rent, really. I would do it all over again. It's way better than the rental cars we've had in the past. So that appears to be working, so we were just told to leave it here. As I said, unfortunately it's beat to shit, like all scuffed here and here. Here, all like that's the worst part, maybe here. But yeah, you know, the Spanish people, they don't take care of their cars really, which is a shame. But anyway, made a too long video about this Leon, but I thought we could get this also in the video, because it was just pissing us off. The battery in this is just really weak, and they didn't tell us, so maybe, yeah, they don't even know. But I don't want to hate on this company, because as I said, this is such an awesome deal. So yeah, this was my Mallorca vacation so far. I hope my friend's feeling better really soon, because he was like walking just on a freaking normal road with some rocks, and he tripped, and you know, whoop, and we were off to the hospital in Palma, where they could speak German perfectly, which, you know, is pretty scary. All the Germans. Not saying they're German, the Germans are scary, because I'm half German myself.